I'm really not enjoying this background. I can only apologise. There's just so much going on. The sun is beaming in my room as well. But it's the best that I'm gonna get. Living in a house with 4 other girls means there might be a lot of noise in the back of this video, but you're just gonna have to bear with me. Anyways, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. It feels really weird filming. Sorry, my lash keeps getting stuck. It feels really weird filming in this room. I haven't filmed in here as of yet, and I'm actually moving out pretty soon, so that's brilliant. So you won't have to get used to this background at least. Yeah, I hope you're all doing well. It has been a long while since I've been on YouTube. My last video was in summer. I have had quite the year. This video, I don't really know what this video is. I've literally just sat down and turned my camera on. Like, I have no kind of plan for this video, which is great. I actually have I need to catch my breath for a minute. I might go get a glass of wine actually, because I'm feeling really overwhelmed. I've got like videos planned for the next couple weeks, but I didn't want to post or like film those and post those before I uploaded a video like this, kind of like a catch up. Not that anyone cares what I've been doing the last year, just explaining what's been going on, and also that will kind of lead on to this will all make a bit more sense throughout the video. That will also lead on to kind of like a uni advice video. I don't want to call it advice, because I don't think I have advice to give. And I just think if one person in a similar situation to me at uni or not at uni, whatever, watches this video and feels somewhat relieved or feel like they can relate to it, I'll be happy. That's all I want, because actually I would have liked a video like this to watch and to relate to in the last year, but I didn't. So anyways, that's what this is going to be, a catch up slash uni update. That's it, uni update on second year. And then next week I want to get into my fun content that I have planned. I'm gonna put my hair up for one, because I keep playing with it and it's just a mess. I waved it using the waver and I love it when I do, but it's just, it goes everywhere, and I know I'm gonna, because I'm nervous, I'm gonna be playing with it. So I'm gonna put my hair up and get a glass of wine to calm these nerves, because I'm a little bit nervous. But yeah, without further ado, I hope you enjoy this video. Maybe grab a drink yourself, maybe grab some food. I don't know how long it's gonna be. This wine, I think I've already talked about it in another video, is the best wine ever. I actually don't really like wine, like red and white, they are not up my street, but this one is just so good. So, oh my god, I did not just spill rosé on my white tracksuit. That's heartbreaking. I'm not going to talk about it. Right, I poured myself a glass of wine, not even a glass, the only one I could find is this plastic wine glass, and it's screaming student, but you know what, embrace it. I am a student, unfortunately. So cheers. Oh, they're so good. Haven't put my hair up, but I've put it semi out the way, so it'll do. I feel like I don't even know, this hairstyle's looking a bit funky. I just don't even care anymore. So what I feel like so much has happened, or not so much, but do you know what I mean? I'm trying to gather my thoughts over the last year. Like, so much has just changed from when I last filmed. So I'm trying to go back to September, when I came back to Manchester and moved into this house. So obviously, I think I did a moving in vlog, never did a house tour. I'm just a great YouTuber. I'm sorry, I feel like that sun is really distracting. Is it just me? Like all that light coming in? But I also don't want to move the camera that way because it's just my TV. So yeah, so moved back in September, and kind of straight away, I had my 20th on the 6th, my birthday, and then on the 7th I had my first day at Couture, the Couture Club in Trafford Centre, and I worked there for 7 months. I had to leave in March, which I'll get into, and yeah, and I loved it there. I loved it there so much. I worked with Fred as well, who's been on this channel, so you guys will know him. Yeah, we worked together there, and it was so much fun. I loved it there, and I do miss it a lot. Anyways, I need another sip. Still nervous. Yes, I mean, I guess that was like a big factor when it comes to not filming and not being on YouTube. I kind of worked, obviously, you know, to afford the house and just to afford things, just life in general, I wanted to work as much as I could, which meant I worked most weekends. And so when I did have a weekend off, or I had asked for a weekend off, I would always prioritise seeing my boyfriend. I'd either go back down to Cambridge for the weekend, or he'd come here for the weekend. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of why I never had the time. Now I'm so glad I've got my weekends back. But for the whole year, up until February or March, yeah, when I was at Couture, I didn't have that time to film, to edit. And if I did have a weekend free, I was with my boyfriend, obviously, because we wouldn't see each other for kind of 2 weeks at a time. That's kind of how often we try to see each other. And yeah, I mean, that's that really. So that's quite boring. So I've just been quite busy between uni, work, and going back down to Cambridge a lot. Like a lot. I move around so much. I feel like I live in my suitcase. I literally do. So when I started second year, I'm really trying to like gather my thoughts and make this make sense, because it makes sense in my head, but I feel like what I'm saying isn't going to make sense. So I'm trying my best here. So I came into second year, started work straight away and everything, and I don't know what it was. I knew as soon as I had started second year, something was different. Obviously, well, in that sense, everything was different, because I had not been on campus yet, apart from like 2 times in first year. Obviously, my entire first year was online and then lockdown, so coming into second year was like almost the same shock that first years get. You know, it was a complete shock to the system coming into second year. Like, we all had these busy different lives now. We all had things going on, like, whereas in first year we were all together 24/7. And yeah, we were going to campus every day as a normal uni student was, and clubs were open, bars were open. And while that was all great and exciting, because, you know, everyone wanted their freedom back, I felt like I fell, I don't know how to say this without sounding so gross. I felt like I fell behind almost. I'm not crying. My lash keeps getting stuck. I felt like I fell behind. It must have just been first year and lockdown in general, coronavirus. I think my anxiety got a lot worse over this entire pandemic. And at the same time, I've also grown up a lot and noticed the things that I was doing I wasn't enjoying, like, and I was forcing a lot. And yeah, so I got to second year with, you know, this idea in my head that I'm gonna have the best year, like, got our freedom back, you know, I'm gonna be on campus, I'm gonna like be able to meet so many other people, because I hardly met anyone in first year. But that just wasn't the case. That, like, I don't know how to explain it. So I always, and I still do, get very anxious going into uni. So that was one thing I didn't enjoy, which I thought I did, or thought I would do. And like on top of that, like, it just was like a snowball effect. Like, everything that I thought, it was just so, I was miserable for a long time, because, and now I'm, you know, I've made my peace with it, and this is why I hope it can help someone else who was in my position back in like not Christmas time, like October, that sort of time, because I just came into second year, like I said, with these ideas and these expectations of what it would be like and what I would be like, and it was nothing like I expected. I was nothing like I expected. And yeah, basically in a nutshell, I just thought a lot of the things I thought I would enjoy, or used to enjoy, I thought I still would coming into second year, if anything more so, because, you know, we had our freedom back and we could do anything and go out clubbing and go to house parties again and everything. And it was like a switch. Actually, no, it was probably quite gradual. I felt like this in first year, but I thought I was upset in first year for other reasons. I thought, oh, maybe I'm just not enjoying it right now, like I'm just in a down place, like obviously because of the lockdowns and all of this other factors. But no, like, it was just me just kind of switching, just growing, I guess. I don't know, that sounds really gross, but I just didn't enjoy it, and I didn't enjoy anything that other people around me were enjoying, and it was the most isolating feeling ever, especially being in a student house. Like, obviously I'm so lucky I live with such understanding girls who know me well, so, you know, never put any pressure on me to come out once they realise the situation. You know, they were always there for me, like, so many times. A couple times I remember we'd have plans to go out, we'd be getting ready, I'd be like having a drink in my room, getting ready with music, and I'd just start crying and crying, and I couldn't continue getting ready. I'd start shaking, and I'd have to text him in the chat being like, guys, I'm so sorry, but it's happening again, like, I can't come. This was at the very start of it. This was like September, October, and it was just so frustrating. I like was angry at myself because I was like, why am I not enjoying the things I should be enjoying? By the time second year came around, I thought, brilliant, I will meet more people by going out finally and going to house parties and everything, and I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. And I slowly started to realize that, like, I can't force it anymore. I was like, this isn't me, clearly. Like, otherwise I would not be crying every time I'm trying to get ready. I always told myself, like, you're being so boring, Saskia, like, come on, like, you're 20. You are 20 years old. Go out and be a uni student. You are paying so much money to be in this city, to be in this house, and every weekend, well, like, I work a lot, but if I wasn't working, I'd be in bed. Like, it's also so isolating. It's not even like you're living at home and you can kind of escape, go home and be with your family, get into your own bed. Like, going to uni, being anxious, I come straight back to the house where everyone's getting ready to go out, or my neighbours are having a party, or, do you know what I mean, everyone around you is doing the same thing but you. And I know it probably is, that isn't the case. Everyone says, like, there's so many other people around you probably feeling the same, but you don't think that at the time. Like, I didn't know anyone around me who felt the same as me, because everyone was loving life and loving second year. I just feel like there's so much pressure for uni students to love uni and love going out and just love it all and love the instability. And that's not me. So going home for me was my escape, because coming here wasn't, because you're still in the midst of it. You're still, you know, around people who love that kind of thing, and I don't blame them. Like, I thought I would, and that was the most frustrating thing for a long time, because I was like, I was like you. Like, I thought I'd enjoy this, and I thought I'd love second year, and I thought I'd love uni, and as it turns out, I don't. Is that better? I just closed my blinds a bit. It's now really dark. I'm gonna leave it like this. I hope it's better. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. It definitely took me a long while. I wouldn't even say I'm fully there now, but it took me a long time to come to terms with the fact that just uni wasn't really my thing. And I was just so, yeah, upset with myself, because for so long I thought it was, and I thought it would be. Anyway, I mean, that is second year in a nutshell for me. I feel like there's so much more I could say, but I already don't know how long this video is. And I realised this entire video I'm really red. Does anyone notice that? Oh god, I'm really red in the face. But I really want to, like, make it clear in this video, I do not regret uni or moving to Manchester one bit. Like, best decision I made. It's so weird because it kind of contradicts everything I'm saying. Like, best decision I made because there's so many positives, like I said, that have come out from uni, and you just have to find them. But anyways, my main advice to my house group chat, probably asking if we're going for a drink. My main advice to not even just people that, you know, in my situation. Okay, now it's gotten really dark and the sun's gone in a bit, so I think I can open, yeah, okay. No, that's not better. Now I look like I'm emerging from a shadow. Anyways, my main advice for you guys, like I said, not even just people in my situation, not people who just, you know, who have like anxiety and they're struggling at uni, but just uni students in general. I just think, like I said, it's such a chaotic time, and even if you are the most uni student there is and you love that lifestyle and everything, you know, it can still get just as lonely and just as difficult, and you just need to remind yourself of why you're there and all the positives that have come from it, even if you don't think there are, because for so long I thought, what has come from it? Do you know what I mean? Like, but there has so many, like my course, my friends, my independence, and just the fact that now I know, I don't want to say who I am, I'm not saying I know who I am, it's not happening, but I need to find other words. I know myself better coming to uni, and I'm so grateful for it. Hi guys, obviously it is not the same day. I look a bit of a state, and I'm sorry if you can see the reflection in my glasses. It's Tuesday now, so it's 2 days later, and I was just editing this video and noticed that the ending was just too chaotic. Like, you can see me getting so flustered. My words weren't coming out how I wanted them to, it was all just a bit rushed and everything, so I thought I'd quickly come back on here to see this video off. And I just wanted to say, moral of the story is that there is no one way to do uni. Like, everyone's experience is different, and if yours isn't always positive, that is fine. Like, that is okay. Uni is such a tough time, and I just feel like I need to catch my breath again. Uni is such a tough time, and I just feel like not enough people talk about it. You only hear the good side of uni and only see the amazing sides of uni, and whilst they are all great, and uni is such an amazing opportunity, and I do not want to put anyone off university, like it's, like I said, best decision I ever made, but everyone knows it can get tough, and I just want to speak about that more because, yeah, I don't think it's spoken about enough, and I think a lot of people do go through it. So, you know, I just think I've experienced enough uni now that I can hopefully help some of you, one of you even, and that would make me really happy. But it's just so important to just keep going, because on a positive, I am now working as a marketing intern at a property development company. I'll touch on that a bit more, maybe talk about it in like my next video next weekend. But that is an opportunity that I wouldn't have got if I obviously didn't move to Manchester. So my point is, keep going, because such good things are coming, I promise. And lastly, also, I'm so sorry about the lighting in this video. Whilst I was editing, I realised it's like dipping and changing and moving all over the place. So I'm going to find a solution for that for the next few videos whilst I'm still in this room. Not that many videos will be in here because, like I said, I move out soon. So I do apologise for that. Bear with me. Feel like I'm getting used to everything again, getting used to being in front of the camera. But I'm gonna end this video now because I know I'm making this too long. But thank you guys so much for watching. As always, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one.